Alright guys, here we are again with the Sniper Variation Challenge Part 2. This is going to be the 2-3-1 deck. Could also be 3-2-1, however you want to call it. So what I've done is I've taken out the jump jets and made them an Orca. And then because we're playing with Orca instead of jump jets, we don't have this this rapid response unit to things like Giga and MLRS, because we have to go into an air tower for it. So I'm putting a Predator in instead of an MLRS to give us a little bit more mobility. This is like a slightly more mobile version. The previous one was a little bit less, a little bit more stationary. But the previous one had jump jets, which are incredibly mobile. So that's kind of the reason that I've gone with this build instead. Like, I don't have the mobility of jump jets, so I want the mobility of Predator. And Orca, although it's very mobile, doesn't replace that because it comes out so late. You can't rely on it early game to be like your mobile unit. So I prefer having the Predator. Alright, so we're going to do a credit blitz with this one as well. And then finally we're going to do a 2-2-2 sniper deck, which we'll do another credit blitz with. Now with Predator, you don't have to go Doggers first as often. You can go Harvester first a lot more. Because you don't need to like switch building to defend as much. Like you've got Pitbull and Predator, you can kind of defend against rushes a little bit easier. Ooh, Drone Swarm opening? Drone Swarm opening is pretty unusual. Anyone who opens Drone Swarm is almost certainly going to have an Orca though. It's really weird to open Drone Swarm and not have Orca. Could have Mohawk, I guess, but he'll have to have like... He almost certainly has some anti-vehicle aircraft that he's planning to make. And Orca seems to be by far the most common. So I would expect it to be Orca. Yep, there it is. So because he's got an Orca which can one-shot our Pitbull, we're going to back up. We're going to hide our Pitbull inside our dogs. We're going to try and bait the Orca with the dogs. There we go, and then we can run it down with the Pitbull, or at least try. We can like get a shot. We're also going to go missiles. Because the dogs are not very useful anymore. I was happy to lose them on the off chance that I was able to get the Orca for it. And then we'll just back up here. We'll use the missiles to defend, and we'll go sniper for his missiles. Alright, so there goes the Orca. And by protecting our missiles with Pitbull, we can beat the drone swarms. And then we will try and snipe out these missiles. He's probably going to go second Harvester now. Let's wait until we kill that missile. Fortunately, we didn't quite finish it off, which is annoying. Yeah, I did see a second Harvester there. Chances are that he's not going to be able to make it to any relevant number of... He's not going to make it to a relevant Tiberium count before the game ends by going double Harvester here. Because the missile is just going to charge too quickly. This is the hit that double Harvester got from the economy change is really big. Like, it wasn't that big a deal for one Harv, especially early game. But for double Harv, it's obviously like twice as much because they lost that amount for each Harvester. I'm going to boost this Missile Trooper because it needs to beat 2 Drone Swarms here. Alright, yeah, as predicted, the game ends before he makes it to his tech units. Maybe there's like a Wolverine coming soon, but even if it did, oh, it's a Juggernaut. Yeah, I mean, who cares, right? The game's already over. Alright, so up against Death. Yo, Tank, thank you for the gift sub, man. A gift sub to Double Ace, who has dodged all of the gift subs up until now. Very nice, very generous. It's double half, so we'll go double dog. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have shown him the dog. I just moved it into vision of the base, which is stupid. Because now he knows to go an anti-vehicle unit. Oh, he's gone War Factory. Yeah, like I say, he knows to go anti-vehicle. I'm probably going to go Predator, but we'll wait and see what he makes. His bikes, I'm going to go Predator. The main problem with Predator here is it's just look very slow. Like, I have to back these dogs up and take these 2 pads instead of this far right one because the Predator won't arrive for so long. I don't want to let him on the pads, so that's why I'm blocking here. He's boosted, which is not a good play. It's not going to make any difference to this missile, and it costs him an extra 30 tib. I actually don't want to send this Pitbull in 2v1. And we'll start making missiles now to complement our upcoming snipers if he goes infantry. And if he doesn't go infantry, then missiles will be great. I'm actually going to send the Predator at Harvester because it takes so long for the Predator to head back over and chase the bikes. It feels kind of not worth it to try and go back over there. I see an air tower as well. Probably going to be laser drones. Yeah, just go Centurion. Maybe it's Phantom and he's just making the Centurion, making it before he makes his first tech unit. Alright, so there goes the Predator and the Pitbull, but no big deal. Centurion's not going to be able to hold very long. Flame Tank's going to be too late. The game's already over. Even if it wasn't, we still have 2 pads and we have a Predator go after the Flame Tank, so really no problem there. Alright, Burl Scott. I'm going to bring my dogs down to the pad, start charging. I see a lot of Solomon. I've just been playing against a lot of Solomon in these runs. Obviously missile straight to my Harvester. This is why I hate this map. Because everybody does this. Like, everyone just goes, oh, thing at the Harvester constantly. And like, I guess people do that on all maps, but on this one it's even more annoying because you have to like divert resources from the pads to go and intercept it. Yeah, like now there's Grens coming to the middle. That's really annoying. So we actually need to stall for a little bit because we need to get snipers and we need to use the snipers to kill the Grens before the missile fires. So we do need to actually get some stall here. And we'll send the dogs far across to see what's over there. Make sure that we're not getting... Make sure we know what's coming up next. Alright, so easy missile there. Oh, misclicks. Can't get the block because I misclicked. Get a Predator, kill this Rhino, no big deal. He's probably going to send some more stuff at my Harvester now. Usually it's an Orca in this spot. But since he has Rhino, maybe not. Like normally when you play against the tech player, they... Oh, it's going to be the Grens, obviously. Yeah, of course he has Grens, so it's going to be the Grens. Alright, we'll move the snipers up to intercept. Yeah, this is why I hate this map. Like, having to divert resources up here is super annoying. And we'll kill them, and we'll move back and block with our dogs. Actually, he's going to get an Orca, so I have something faster that responds. Bring the snipers over here. Look at this. Look how close the missile is to firing. He's still sending a missile trooper up at my Harvester. Just doesn't make sense, chat. Just doesn't make sense. And the game's over. But on the plus side, he had a unit on my Harvester. So, you know, if the game continues, he's definitely going to get my Harv. Alright, Vitek. Again, Solomon. Although this time it's Solomon with a dog opening, which means it might be an aggro Solomon. Because normally you go dog opening with aggro Solomon. Normally you go dogs before Harv though, because you want to be charging ASAP. The reason I'm letting him stall is because he's gone dogs first, so I'm thinking it's probably an aggro deck. Like, it might be tech with dogs, but tech decks play dogs so rarely. Ah, is it Fortress Solomon? Why would you play Solomon in the Fortress deck? Is that to have a mirror match breaker? You're like, I'm going to play Fortress and so is everybody else, so I need to have Solomon to make sure I can win the Fortress mirror. It's actually probably to kill tech, right? That makes the most sense. He's like, I'm going to play Fortress and my opponents are going to... Like, tech is good versus Fortress, so I want Solomon to kill it. Yeah, it's definitely a Fortress deck. Alright, we'll back up and we'll get snipers for these shocks. This is kind of annoying because I have to move in with the snipers into the shocks because I have to absorb the MLRS shot, which is obviously a little bit frustrating, but it is what it is. Whoops. Kill the dog? Alright, there we go. I thought I'd mess that up, but it's alright. I've got missiles. I shouldn't be sacking off this Pitbull. That's a really big mistake. Oh, that's meant to be missiles, not sniper. Awkward. Right, now we'll go missiles. Maybe the second sniper isn't even that bad because I get to kill off the shocks. In fact, I'm going to send a sniper up to the top left because he has an MLRS up there that won't kill them. And he can't exactly move because their MLRS is entrenched. Alright, yeah, that was alright. Obviously, what I actually want to do is get Orcas out. Like, Orca is the best in this matchup. In fact, sometimes what you can do against Fortress is go double Harvester. You go double Harvester Orca spam. Because although they normally play Slingshot, but you can trade as Orca for a Slingshot, and if you have double Harvester, it's not as bigger cost to do it over and over. Alright, he has APC, which is a little unusual. Maybe it's more like the Shookit deck, although the Shookit deck played rifles. The Shookit deck is also like a lot worse than it used to be. That deck was a frustrating deck to play back when Shookit used to play a lot more. It was a really good deck as well. It was just like Slingshot APC MLRS, and you just put a wall of APCs in front of your MLRS. That was back when APC was really good, though. And there's the sling. Send the APC. I'll send the Orca at it. Alright, we'll just back up. I probably shouldn't have let his APC walk up to my snipers. That seems like an error. I really need more snipers. I need to stop being pop capped. I'm gonna send this Orca in at this sling. Oh, there's 2 of them now. Yikes. Alright, in that case, I actively don't want these Orcas. It's not like I can bait the slingshot either. I'm just gonna let them die. I actually don't want them. Like, I just want pop cap back. I don't want them at all. I need to tank this until the predator arrives, and then we can send the sniper up top left. And this is why slingshot is. I mean, this 2 slingshots is insane, right? Because then he just has 2 units that do nothing to my ground forces. Meme. Interesting. Let's see what he's up to. I'm gonna send this around the top this time. Alright, nothing interesting. Let's head the dogs down here. He's gonna chase it with the missiles. No, he's going for my harvester, obviously. We're gonna have to make dogs to defend because it'll be ages until we have snipers. The fact that he's going double laser opening means I probably need to back up and stall a bit. And then we'll just go snipers. The fact he has a 3rd unit is a little surprising to me. It means he's probably gone triple laser opening, which is a mistake against me, because obviously I'm going to tech switch out the dogs, right? Yeah, he has gone triple laser opening, which is a mistake. Boosting the bikes as well? Oh my god. That is not a good play. That's the same cost as a fresh bike squadron. It's still not going to beat the Pitbull. Like, boosting a bike doesn't even make that much difference. It's only really valuable to boost a bike when you need to kill an air unit like a Talon or a drone swarm before the missile fires, because they don't fire 2 volleys quickly enough. That's when you want to boost bikes, otherwise it's not really worth it. Just because, like, a boost is the same cost as a bike. Is he intentionally leaving these dogs? It looks like he is. Alright, so yeah, he's pop capping me a little bit. I guess we'll go missiles here. Actually, we'll go Orca. That's the thing that kills the squad the quickest. And then we'll go for a missile trooper. Alright, no problem there. Harvester's gonna live, just about. Even if it died, it just doesn't matter. Like, people attribute way too much value to harvester kills in this game. They're really not as important as people think they are. Bring the missiles down. We've got the snipers to guard against infantry. Game's about to end. Send this over here and put the snipers here. Yeah, I mean, that's it, we win. So this is a very good build. This is a very good sniper build. I like this one a hell of a lot more than the free. This is actually like a deck I would choose to play. Like, I would play this deck, this exact build. I have done on ladder. I'm not like super hyped about snipers in this current metagame. I don't think they're like amazing, but if I was gonna play a sniper deck, this is probably what it would look like. So this is definitely like a very good sniper deck, and none of our games were particularly close. I think with the jump jet version, our games were not particularly close either. Oh, actually, yeah, we had some closer games with the jump jets. But yeah, this deck I like a lot. I would recommend this one. Alright, and then check back next time for the final 2-2-2 sniper deck. See you then.